Hello, Leo. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Bonefire Tarot by Gabby Angus West. Website for this deck is schifferbooks.com. Hopefully that's focusing, so you can freeze frame and enlarge that if you need to, of course. Supportive Oracle cards are Magical Spell Cards by Lucy Cavendish, illustrated by Jesse Reish, and at the bottom is the Hay House information. You'll notice that this was released in 2002, at least this deck was, or printed or whatever. So I'm pretty confident Hay House is still out there. I know there's other stuff. I don't know if the name has changed, but every time I think of it, I only think of it when I'm sitting here at the chair in the video. Otherwise, I get up and I'm like, don't even think about going to these websites. So hopefully it's there if you're looking for it. All right, what do we have for Leo? Is there something? Maybe I'm crazy. This is coming out of nowhere. Okay, so we have things coming in from, there's like all this around you. It might be annoyances that I don't really think I want to deal with. These cards keep pushing out of this deck, and I'm like, what is going on? There's a lot. So there's all these things going on around you. Boom, boom, boom. Certain people, like, they're not telling you what you need to know. You know something's going on, but they're not telling you. Other people are really slow to make decisions. They're working towards something, but they're going so slow. It's obnoxious. That's different things. Other people, there's different things. I feel like I'm dealing with people that I'm like, they do things so slowly. I feel like it's slowly. I'm trying to be, I feel like you've done well with this before. Whatever this situation is, it seems like it's fractured in all these different pieces. You have done well with it before. The trick is to remember that and to remember how you handled it before. And I feel like the quick answer is, yeah, but there was a lot of different things I could center my energy on. While they were fiddle farting over there with that, I went over here and did this and did that. And so I was distracted with so many other things that, you know, I didn't have time to worry about what they were doing. But I'm not really happy currently that I'm like, people are just going so slow. I seem to really like the people I'm dealing with, but I'm also at the same time like, I keep seeing what's not happening, and I just keep over and over. I keep seeing what's not happening, and I'm like, I want this to go better, but nobody's moving like they should be. The question is there a way for me to let go for right now? The energy, like your energy, wants to move forward. It's kind of like, we need to do things. I want to get this done. I don't want this just sitting here. It's kind of like, you know, this is going to, I don't know, this is the analogy I'm getting though. It's kind of like, I know I dropped my wallet on the way out the door and it's on the front step or in the front lawn somewhere and I want to go get it, but I can't get there. And all the people that could take me there just seem to be too busy. And it's like, if I could just get there, I could pick it up and it would be solved. But the longer I wait, the better the chances that somebody's going to snag my wallet. And I don't want that. So it's kind of like, that's how this feels to me. Kind of like, no, I need to deal with this. I need to go get my thing. I need at least, or if somebody could go over there and get it for me. I mean, I don't want to do it that way, but just so I know that somebody has it. But even then, if somebody else picks it up, I'm like, there's things in there that I don't want everybody seeing. So I'm like, listen, just take me so I can get my own stuff. The stress is really kind of bothering you. It's kind of like, this isn't that type of thing where I could just divert or avert my attention somewhere else. I'm like, I need this solved. I need this to go better. There's like a, I don't know how to explain that. It's like, there's so much energy that I'm trying to push through at once that it just gets stuck. And it's like, can we just move? Three of Swords reversed. They don't seem to, they're not moving. They're not moving. We already said that. The Temperance reversed is like, they're not doing anything. Like, it's like a lot of like talk at the most. They're not even doing anything. And they're not taking your issue seriously. they seem to think things are fine and things aren't that bad. You are not taking it that way. You're like, no, 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 we need to deal with this now. This needs to be taken care of now. I need to go get that. Like, how do you not understand what I'm telling you? And I feel like your side is like, is it because it's mine? Because it bothers me? Is that why it's not as important? Because if it was bothering you, it would be a totally different situation. And it's really annoying me. It's really annoying me. Like, come on. Work with me, people. Somebody is messing with you. Somebody's messing with you. They already know the resolution. They already know what you want. They already had it taken care of. They're just not telling you. Because they get Hierophant, Judgment, and Justice. Somebody, they're messing with you. I keep getting they're messing with you. So we're going to use that same wallet analogy. Either they went and got it, or somebody else got it and put it in a safe place. But they're messing with you. I don't know why. They feel like they got Justice, Judgment, and the Hierophant. The Hierophant is telling me they're being stubborn. I'm getting like a stubborn streak here. Maybe they have like some type of axe to grind with you. And they're like, you're not really in danger. You're fine. You don't know that, so I'm going to make you sweat it out. They want you to sweat it out. I don't know what the deal is with that. Why are they like that? Why are they being that way to you? Like, why are they really... They're not really worried about how you feel. They're messing with you. Justice reversed comes out on that one. And the Knight of Swords. I feel like they're looking at this like, Leo, you stress me out all the time. So maybe it's your turn to be stressed out. I'm not saying that's fair. I'm not saying that's right. But that might be their attitude. It reminds me of people like, I come from a family, at least on my dad's side, where people are a little witty, a little zippy with the comments every now and then. So I just kind of grew up with that. So every now and then I say some things that are a little zippy. We'll just call them zippy. And I'm not even thinking of it. I think I'm just having playful banter with somebody, but every now and then somebody gets a little bent out of shape, and you can kind of tell, like, they'll throw a zinger back, but then they'll have this, like, rotten look on their face, like, there, stuff that in your pipe. And I'm like, oh. Like, like, I didn't think we were, like, digging at each other. I thought we were just having fun. I thought it was just funny. You know what I mean? Like, when you tell somebody, like, they say to you, I'm going to trip you, and you're like, yeah, all right, I'm going to cut your brakes. And it's just funny. Like, they say they're gonna trip me, and then it's just funny banter. Like, it's sarcasm. Like, sarcasm. That's where I'm going with this. But then people get like, like you get them a little too good, and then they get bent out of shape, and you don't realize it. It seems like it's something like that. However you do things, I don't see you, because the reason I'm trying to explain this is like when you live life, you're not looking to. It wasn't whatever you did that upset them. I feel like they were the last thought in your head. Like, you didn't do whatever it was to upset them. You just lived life in a certain way. You get things done. You move forward full force, and you just, boom, here's where you go, there's where you go. You change in 2 seconds if you have to, even quicker if you need to. And you just keep moving forward. And for some reason, this person takes the way you live life as an insult to them. Like, they've taken it personally. Like they have this axe to grind with you. So that's why they're doing this, and they're messing with you because they want you to feel out of place. They want you to be upset for once. But the thing is, again, I don't see you like setting this person up or trying to upset them. They're choosing to take this in an offensive way. I feel like that's what it is. And now this is why they're acting the way they're acting. I'm giving you a heads up on this because I feel like where this reading is going is you're going to know that at some point in the future. Because I feel like they're going to be like, oh yeah, they're going to come right out with it and say, oh yeah, well I had it, I just didn't want to tell you. I fixed that, I just didn't want to tell you. And you're going to be like, well why? What was your issue? Well, you always do this to me, you always do that to me. I think it was your time to be in the hot seat, so there. I wanted you to see that I had the power this time. I wanted you to see that I was in control this time. It's really kind of like, I feel like you're looking at this person like, what is your issue? The way you live life is not meant as a slam or anything negative towards them. You just live life the way you live life. And I feel like if they would step back and realize that, like, you live life the way you live life. You don't treat them any different than you treat anybody else. You don't sit there and wait for people to give you permission to do things. You need to do something. You want to live life. You want success. Boom, you go get it. That's just how it is. Leo just moves. You make a decision, you move. You want it done, you get it done. Like, Leo doesn't usually overthink things. You communicate pretty openly usually, and like, gotta get done? Well, there we go. I need to, oh, then you go. I need to, and there you go. It's not meant as an offensive thing towards this person. There's advice with this, if you want it. If you want it. Of course, if you don't want it, you don't want it. But I would step back and just kind of like, I wouldn't react to this person. It's not going to get you anywhere. Just kind of like when they pull this stuff, I feel like it is going to stun you. And, well, it might stun you. We'll see. We'll see. It might stun you. Just disconnect from them. Walk away. And then the point of this is to realize how they are. And to realize that this is what you're dealing with. I feel like this is a good heads up to how this person is. I don't see you being able to fix this by telling them, well, you could tell them, because I feel like you probably will, that it has nothing to do with them. But I feel like they're going to be like very like, I don't care, this is how it is, and yes, it is like that, blah, blah, blah. They're not hearing you. They don't want to hear you, they're not going to hear you. They might physically hear you, it's just not going to sink in. That's the point, you know what I mean. You could say all your words, have every point in the book, push forth the passion to say and prove what you're saying, but it's like they're not hearing it. They're like, nope, 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 nope. They're not hearing it, even though you're telling them right to their face, their face. Step back and realize what you're dealing with here. That's the heads up. This is how this person is. So if you can just see it for what it is, and like this is how this person works, and they take things personally like that, that really, I don't know how to say it. It doesn't really have anything directly to do with them. You just live life the way you live life. You're not looking for somebody's permission to do what you want to do. You do what you want to do. You're like, I'm not going to fill out a form and be like, oh, can I scratch my elbow today? Is that okay with you? You're not going to do that. I know that's so sarcastic, but it's the truth. That's how it feels. Kind of like, I'm going to put this pencil on the side of the desk. Are you okay with that? Can you live through it? You're going to be all right? Like, I'm just going to, you're like, I want them. It's in my way. There it goes. This doesn't work. There it goes there. This needs to be fixed. Boom. I'm just fixing it. I'm not waiting for somebody's permission. Leo doesn't wait for people to give them permission. It doesn't usually work that way. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You'll let me know in the comments, but I'm telling you, the Leo energy that I'm familiar with does not wait for somebody to give permission if they don't have to. If they absolutely have to, I'm like, all right. But I feel like what they're saying is like, see this person for what they're worth. See this person for how they act. Whatever relation they have to you, whatever role they have in connection with yours, this is going to be an issue as long as you're connected with them. They take things personally that I really don't think they should, and they're going to like retaliate every now and then like this. So if you at least are aware of it, you could handle it and you can navigate it however you see fit. They just want you to see it for what it is. There's no fixing it. You are who you are. There's no apologies for that. I don't feel like there's a need for apologies for you being who you are. But them being who they are, if you could just see it, see that behavior, see how it's going, and every now and then I feel like if you just watch them a little closer, you'll see when they're a little ruffled, they're a little bent out of shape. You'd be like, yep, okay, here we go again. I feel like you'll do what you need to do with that. You just need to see it, be aware of it. Hopefully don't take it personally, because I also see like, as you live your life the way you live your life, they have this way of living theirs, and I don't feel really good about it, but that's how they live, that's how it is, and you'll just navigate around it. There's no fixing it. I just don't feel like there's fixing it, if you follow me. I just see it for what it is, navigate it how you need to. The sooner you see it, the more you see it, the better off you'll be. All right, I think we're done. All right. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're looking for the donation information, it's below, same email. Thank you again for watching, and have a great day.